of what I did, and I'm happy with it because at least I didn't have to chop all my hair off yet. But it looks like I might have to do that because um, my hair is not doing the best that it could be doing, and that's just the way it is. Anyway, but good morning. My name's Alisa, and I'm going by the name Alisa Grace on this channel. My channel, welcome to my channel. It's I'm brand new at this, so please forgive me for all the stuff I'm probably gonna do wrong, all the stuff that I don't know how to do. But bear with me as I learn and grow and try to figure this out. How to do this channel. But anywho, anyway, welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Um, I'm blessed to see another Sunday, and I'm so blessed that you're seeing me, and that I'm in my right mind. And um, this hair is bothering me right there on that side, the way it's sticking out from my head. I put this hair in. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know how to do hair, so people who do hair, if you got any suggestions of what I should do, um, because my hair is not the healthiest it should be, and I had to put extensions in, these extensions that I try to put in, and I did the best that I could um, with the hair that I had in my closet, and I am not a hairdresser, so don't come for me for that. Okay. Anywho, just getting off of work. It's Sunday morning. It is 7. Oh, it's 8:25 almost. Oh God, it's time for me to get in the shower and go to bed. Do a little bit of piddling around some little stuff that I normally do when I get home, and then go to bed and wake up and try to do some chores, go grocery shopping, laundry, some cleaning, try to do some meal prep, planning some meals, that sort of thing. But anyway, my new channel is about what it's basically about is my journey as 50 something. We won't say it, maybe later on a date. I'll have y'all guess my age and see if y'all come close. But just suffice it to know that I'm over 50. And it is what it is. I'm over 50. But what my channel is geared to and what it's talking about is being over 50, 50 plus, and having gastric bypass surgery. I had the RNY surgery, and I had it done in March of 2024. And so I'm only a month and some, less than 2 months ago, I had the surgery, and I'm doing very well. But my channel is to talk about my daily life, what I'm going through, what I'm eating, how I'm feeling, exercising, what I am doing, what I'm not doing so well. But, I want to talk to you guys about it and get excited that maybe we can have some conversations and discussions about how your journey's going, or if you're interested in the journey, taking the same journey that I took. And I do intend to share my whys and why I chose, who I chose, why I chose, what I chose, being over, you know, um, instead of having the sleeve, I had the gastric bypass. I had the RNY bypass. Some people choose just to do the sleeve, and that's perfectly fine for them. And other people choose to do bypass. And I'm sure there's a couple more procedures I probably don't even know about that is similar, but I don't. They weren't offered by my doctor. And excuse me, my lipstick is always messed up. But yeah, they weren't offered from my doctor, and so that's didn't have those two choices, and so I chose what I chose because of much discussion much thought with my family. Um, I didn't discuss it with a lot of people because I wanted to make up my own decision. I wanted to make up my own mind, and I wanted to decide after, you know, getting some information, from the doctor. Was it something that I really wanted to do? Um, if it would be beneficial for me? And I felt that it would be because I was not doing well health wise. I had been having some issues um, with my health for the last, um, immediately for the last, I want to say 2 years, roughly around April of 2022. Um, I was having some issues. Um, I was hospitalized by October. Oh, I'm in the car, y'all, and my car's decided it's going to it don't want to be in the light with me. It wants to be in the dark, and it probably was trying to tell me to get out the car. That's what it's trying to tell me. And maybe I need to get in the car, get in the house, and make this video. But anyway, I wanted to introduce myself, and I'll come back to you a little bit later. Okay? And thank you if you decided to even listen to what I have to say. You know, I may ramble. Forgive me. Um, but thank you for even listening to what I had to say. And we're going to talk about this gastric bypass and what I went through to get the surgery, the qualifications. I still have the books and the paperwork of all the things that they required of me, and what all the steps were that I had to take, how long they took, how one entity of the process doesn't talk to the other entity of the process until you contact the surgical. It's not the surgical consult. It's like where I had my surgery. It was two entities basically you had to go through. So it was the the surgeon. You had to contact the surgeon, and then you had to contact the bariatric services center, and they were the ones who did all you got to jump through these hoops in order to get back to the surgeon. So you had to do a psych eval, you had to do nutrition evaluation, you had to do x-rays, you had to do labs, you had to do what else? If you don't already have it on record, if you don't already have a sleep study done, they want to know if you have sleep apnea. If you have diabetes, they normally want you to go to an endocrinologist to see where you are in that department. Well, I already had a sleep study done because they were determining that I had asthma. Or did I have asthma? Or did I have bronchitis? Because during the COVID, I was having all these problems with my breathing. And I was like, I don't normally have problems with my breathing. I'm not asthmatic or COPD or emphysema. I don't smoke. But I was having all these problems breathing, and I couldn't breathe. I was breathing like a dragon and sounded absolutely terrible. Coughing my head off. So I already said, I believe I had the COVID before COVID ever came because I had all the darn symptoms before COVID came. I was sick as a dog. I was nauseous. I had trouble eating. I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste the food. I didn't want the food. I was sleepy, and coughing my head off. Any conversation, I was coughing my head off. So they deduced that I needed a sleep study after they kept saying I had bronchitis 3 months in a row. So it took 4 months to get the appointment to even see the pulmonologists, they are busy, busy. There are a lot of people out in the world that have issues with their lungs, I can tell you, or breathing. It's just a lot of issues. So it took 4 months to get that appointment. And when I did, they said, yep, we believe you got problems, so we're going to send you for a PFT, which is a pulmonary function test. So you go there, you get evaluated to see they put you in this chamber and put the stuff over your head and see if you can breathe. And I failed it miserably, apparently. And they deduced that I had I think environmental asthma, that my asthma was caused by environment. I guess the COVID did it, so, but they didn't ever classify it as the COVID did it. But I think that's what the culprit was. I think COVID did it. Anywho, uh, yeah, it is. I don't know if I want to turn the light back on, but I want to finish this video and finish talking to you before I get out the car. Because once I get in the house, I am going to probably forget what I was talking about. Because that's what happens when you're in your some at a certain age. And I'm tired, and I'm probably gonna want to take my clothes off as I come in the house. And I don't want y'all to see none of that. You don't want to see none of that. None of that. Anyway, I'm gonna spare you. But anyway, real quick. Yeah, I had to do all these evaluations and all this stuff. And the psych eval was 700 questions. 700 on a computer. And they keep asking you basically, do you want to kill yourself? Do you dislike this? Do you dislike people? Do you want to harm people? They want to know whether you crazy or not. Because if you crazy, you can't have the surgery. Because you ain't going to do right. And you ain't going to treat yourself right. And if you don't already care for yourself enough to not want to harm yourself or others or all this, like, don't be trying. If you want to harm children or harm animals or do outrageous things to yourself or don't really love yourself and don't really care about yourself, because they don't need you to get the surgery and then go out there in the streets and eat everything up and bust a gut and end up in the hospital or dead. Because basically, if you eat when you ain't supposed to eat, when they tell you don't eat, and they tell you that you got this surgery in place and you can't eat, don't do it. Because honestly, you can hurt yourself. Because trust me, when I tell you, if you overeat once you had this surgery, your body's going to let you know. Don't do that again, because you're going to be sick as a dog. And what it's called is they have a phrase called dumping syndrome. And I'm telling you, it's bad. I've had it twice. I had it because I was so excited to finally eat parade food. Oh my God, I was so over the shakes. Now, let me just say this. The shake preparation that you got to do, sometimes you got to do a couple weeks. Some people got to do a month. Some people got to do just a few days. Or they can have chicken, or they can eat very light. Every doctor is different. Every one of them is different. So you do what your doctor tells you to do, because he know what he doing when he getting there in that surgery to save your life. Everybody's different. And the reason why he wants you on that liquid diet, not because he hates your guts or he thinks this, that, or whatever, is because he wants to shrink your liver so when you get in there, you don't have no problems once they push, they fill you up with some air, and you told me there's some kind of machine that does that. I don't know exactly.